Hey guys, it's Allison. I hope you're having a super happy day so far. I am so excited because today I'm sharing another college-themed video. If you're new to my channel, hello. Again, I'm Allison and I am actually a student at the University of Florida. I am entering my senior year now. I can hardly believe it. It is just flying by. But I'm so excited for you. If you're about to head off to college yourself, you should be so excited because college really truly is some of the best years of your life and you're going to make so many precious memories. And I want to help you out as much as I can and offer as much advice as that I can share. So today I'm going to be telling you what you definitely need to bring to college. I have thought about this list for a few days now, actually more like a couple weeks, because I really wanted to make sure I provided helpful things that you might not have thought of yet. So make sure to stay tuned, and if you do like this video, please subscribe. I have many other college videos planned that I will be posting very soon, and I would love to help. I would love for you to be part of our little family here. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so I made a pretty thorough list. I have quite a few items on here, so I'll try to snap through it pretty quickly, but if you have any additional items that I don't mention in here, please comment them down below because I would love for other people to see those comments and that would help them out too. So let's just all help each other here. Okay, so the first thing I really think you should bring to college is a mattress pad. Oh, I cannot stress this much. I cannot stress this enough. I mean, at the end of a long day, after studying for exams, maybe even taking an exam, there's nothing better than coming to a bed that is comfortable and soft and welcoming. And unfortunately, lots of the dorm and apartment beds, if that is part of your housing plans, they are just not that comfortable. They are just not. That's the reality. So, you know, investing in a mattress pad will definitely be a good idea. I bought mine off Amazon. And it's a 2-inch foam mattress pad, and it was about 50 bucks. Not bad, totally worth the money. I will try to link the mattress pad down below, but I think the key is getting a foam one because the foam is just so soft. It feels like you're sleeping on a memory foam bed. Even if I just had the mattress pad on the ground, I think I would still be comfortable because that's how quality and good it is. So definitely recommend that. And then the other thing I have is an extension cord. So you'll definitely want to bring an extension cord and power surge and just anything that can help you plug in your devices because you will always need to have your laptop plugged in or your cell phone and maybe even like a coffee maker or microwave if you end up bringing that, or you know, mini fridge. So you're going to want to have those extra outlets available in case your dorm doesn't have that many, because potentially you could only have like 2 or 4 outlets. So you want to be sure to bring that. And that'll also help if maybe like you don't have an outlet near your bed but you want to have your phone or computer charger near your bed. That'll definitely be a good thing that you can use. Okay, the next random thing is scissors. I know, so random, but you definitely are going to want to have a pair of scissors if you get new things and you need to open them or just unpacking boxes even. It's super easy to forget scissors. And another tip, when you do pack your scissors, you might just want to pack them in your purse or backpack because that way when you are unpacking your boxes, they will be easily accessible. So I think that's a really good tip. And then the next thing I have is a key holder or hook. So I find this really helpful because I actually just have a command hook right by my door, so that way I always know where my keys are. I'm not wasting any time looking or searching for my keys, and this has proven to be super helpful and a time saver too. So just get one of those command hooks that you don't need a nail in the wall for, and you just slap it on your wall near your door, and then you will always know where your keys are. Okay, the next thing I have is of course laundry detergent. And I also put bleach too because I know I wash a lot of white clothing and my sheets are white as well, so bleach has come into handy to kind of keep those whites looking crisp and fresh. So I would recommend bringing those, but that is an awesome thing that you can buy in the city of your college. So that I don't think you necessarily need to pack that and take that with you. I think that could be a really good thing to just purchase, you know, your first week of college. And the little laundry detergent pods are super helpful because if you have to walk to a laundromat or just a common laundry place, it'll be really helpful to just hold like a pod or two, then a whole bottle of detergent. The next thing I have is a duffel bag. So maybe you'll be packing some clothing in a duffel bag, so you'll already have it as part of the stuff you're bringing to college. But if not, I highly suggest just having like a large tote bag or duffel bag in case you ever want to go to a friend's house or go away for the weekend. Then you can just have a nice little duffel bag instead of like a huge suitcase. So it really just depends what you're using to pack up your stuff, but I highly suggest bringing one of those for weekend trips or anything fun like that. Okay, the next thing I have is a vacuum. So if you're like me, you like to keep things pretty tidy and clean. I actually find joy in vacuuming because it's just such a satisfying feeling after I'm done vacuuming to just like walk around my room and not feel any like yucky things in the ground. So I personally brought a vacuum. I will show you what my vacuum is right here. I highly suggest this vacuum, but it is a little bulkier than some of the like other vacuums in the market. So maybe you want to get a little thinner vacuum that isn't so bulky, but this one is kind of in the middle of like a small vacuum and a big vacuum. It's kind of a medium size. So I just really like this one because it's pretty powerful, which can come in handy especially if you have like carpet in your dorm or apartment. So I suggest bringing a vacuum, but if you don't think you have room for that, a broom is just as good. Like it can do the trick, or one of those little dust buster things. Just anything to kind of like get all those germs out would probably ease your mind a little bit. Okay, the next thing I have is bring a lint roller and or a mini steamer. So personally, I just did not want to bring an iron because I wouldn't want to bring an ironing board and all that jazz. That's just way too much to bring. So I suggest just bringing a lint roller because if you can't iron your clothes, at least you will have a bunch of lint on your clothes. But ideally, I would bring a mini steamer too. I just kind of discovered steamers recently and they're my new favorite thing because ironing is not that helpful sometimes because it's just kind of tricky and lots of fabric isn't made to be ironed. So a steamer is my new best friend, so I highly suggest just getting, you know, a cheap little one that you can use to kind of make yourself look put together, especially if you're going to be interviewing for organizations and different jobs on campus. So that could be very helpful. Okay. The next thing I have is bring an umbrella, seriously, especially if you're going to the University of Florida like me, because it rains quite a bit here. In the fall and spring it doesn't rain as much as it does in the summer, but it will rain, like no doubt about it. So just bring an umbrella, and I would actually bring a poncho and or a windbreaker as well, because you never know what kind of weather is going to happen in your college, and you can even wear those like in class too to kind of keep yourself warm a little bit too, so it can't hurt. Okay. The next thing I have is a full-length mirror. You will definitely thank me for this because it is going to be kind of hard to, you know, put together an outfit or, you know, make sure you look decent before going to class without a full-length mirror. So it is so easy to buy just a cheap one at Walmart or Target. You can buy like a $5 or $10 one and it'll do the trick. No need to buy some fancy full-length mirror. Just get a cheap one that you can just set right outside your door. And I would do a little research because maybe your dorm has one already that then you wouldn't need to buy your own, but I would definitely ask around, ask the housing people, and if not, just bring a little cheap full-length mirror and you can make sure you look on point every day. Okay, the next thing I have is a water filter. So this has come into handy many times. So in my apartment on college, I don't have a fridge like with a filter in it like many people have at home. And on my sink I just have, you know, regular tap water, and it's probably fine to drink. I probably would be okay, but I actually get some enjoyment in knowing that my water is filtered. So I just have a little water filter. It's just the Target brand. It's kind of the off-brand one, but it works just fine. And I also like it because I just fill it up with water and then I put it in the fridge so that it stays nice and cold. So I would definitely bring one of those. And you also can get a filter that hooks onto your sink too. So you could just hook it onto your sink, and then every time you turn on the switch, you would have that filtered water. So that would be very easy as well. Okay, only 2 more things. I'm throwing so much at you guys, but I'll also leave a list in the description of all the things I mentioned so that you can kind of like copy and paste that list and then start crossing things off. Okay, so the next thing I have are microwavable containers. So if you get a dining plan, that's great, but there are going to be times when you just are going to eat in your room. You're going to want to like heat up a bowl of ramen or soup because you'll be too busy to go to the dining hall. So I would definitely bring microwavable containers. I'm showing you now this little bowl that I use all the time. It's like a little, it looks like a little mug kind of. It's so cute, so that always helps too. But it's microwavable and I always use it for soup. It's so nice because it has the little splash lid too so that it doesn't splash all over the microwave. Okay, one more thing. So the last thing that I really suggest bringing are slippers. So if you're like me, you don't really like touching your feet to the ground and feeling all those like dirty particles just getting on your feet. I sound like a total germaphobe right now. I really am not, but I just don't like that feeling, especially if I just got out of the shower and I'm like walking barefoot on this gross ground that I don't really have control of cleaning. That is just not my jam. I do not like it. I always pack slippers wherever I go. I always, even at a friend's house, I'll like, if I'm just staying the night, I'll pack my slippers because I do not like walking barefoot, which is funny because some people just love walking barefoot whenever they can, but I love my slippers. So I would really recommend bringing slippers if you're like me. Even if you're not like me, you might become like me because once you start wearing slippers, there is never going back. They're just so comfy and cozy. So I would suggest bringing that, and that'll be really helpful too after you get out of the shower and you have to walk back to your dorm room. Then you'll have those nice, comfy, clean slippers that you can just throw on your feet and keep your feet nice and clean before you get in bed. It's just a happy thing to do. So I highly suggest doing that. And that's it. That's all of my tips. I truly hope this helps you guys, and I wish you the best. Everyone who's going to college, you're going to have so much fun. Just make the best of it. Wake up every day just feeling thankful to be there because it truly is such a privilege and extraordinary experience to go to college and get your education. So please just make the best of it. And if you have any other questions or video suggestions regarding college, please let me know. I love to film college videos because, as you can tell, I am such a fan of my experience in the process. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Please leave a comment below with your suggestions of things you should definitely bring to college. I'm always looking for more tips myself, and hopefully that will help other people watching this video too. So thank you guys again. I hope you have a super happy day. Remember to subscribe and connect with me on social media. I love talking to you guys, and I just can't wait to see all of your college adventures. Thanks for watching. Bye!